Ashley, thank you for joining us for this Dafabet Q&A. We've asked fans to send some questions in, and here are the pick. The first question was, what was the best victory of your career?
It's a difficult one. There's been so many good ones, you know. It's a tough decision, but one that's on my mind at the moment, I'd probably say Wigan, when it got us promoted. Obviously the first time after I joined here. I joined obviously in the January, and in that last game was obviously the game that meant quite a lot, and we managed to come out on top.
Okay, the second question brings us right up to date. The question is, how did you score that overhead kick against West Brom?
If you ask Heats, I do it every day in training, but no. It was just obviously a cross from Azza, and I had to just readjust my body, and lucky enough of just instinct was just to swing a leg at it. I still don't know how I got my leg up that high. Maybe it's because I went for treatment in the week there, and the fella that I see managed to make me feel loose, so it was just I managed to get my leg up that high, and just obviously when it hit the back of the net, it was some finish.
Which goal did you enjoy more, the goal against Wigan for promotion or that overhead kick?
Now I'd say the overhead kick for sure. That's probably one of the best ones of my career to date. I've scored a good few good ones, you know, but I would probably say that one tops it, yeah.
Also, do you think you can beat Chris Wood to this year's top goal scorer?
Yeah, obviously you have to have the confidence in your own ability, you know. As in the change room, we always have a lot of banter who's going to finish highest, and hopefully I will come out on top.
What's the best prank you've played on a teammate?
That's a good one. I don't really know, to be honest. Just the usual stuff, just little bits and bobs and that. But yeah, it's probably not. I can really say. Really, it's going to give my secrets away if I was to tell you. Then they'll find out who it is, you know. So I'd rather pass that question.
Which footballer, past or present, would you most like to play alongside, and why?
I would probably say David Beckham, probably, just because of the sheer delivery of his crossing, and could find you, that's for sure.
How long do you spend in the ice bath during the week recovering from 90 minutes of bullying defences? Yeah,
that is one key for me, for recovery. I quite like it in the ice bath. I kind of stay in there, and we've got a cryotherapy chamber here as well, so we spend quite a lot of time in there.
Have you always been a striker?
No, as a kid I was always a goalkeeper, growing up until I was about 12, or I had to change the age groups, so I had to come back down. Had to go with my own age. I was playing in goal for a year above, but then they changed the rules, so I had to change positions, so I had to change clubs. And then I became a midfielder, and then it wasn't until I went to Portland Rovers at 16 that they chucked me up front.
You ever regret not being a goalkeeper?
No, definitely not. Definitely not now.
Only one of them can play.
Exactly. Only one can play, and when you see all the lads keep scoring past Heats, then you know it's a good feeling.
If you weren't a footballer, what would you be?
I've always said be a farmer or something like that, just because when I lived back in Bath, I was in the countryside, you know, so I was always surrounded by animals, so yeah.
A farmer?
Yeah.
Love it. And finally, who is your best manager you've played for, and why?
I've had a few good managers, you know. I would say everyone has their own individual style and different personality. Obviously here, I think what we're achieving here with the gaffer is something special, you know. And from where we are in the league, and hopefully long may it continue, that we can strive and finish as high as possible in this league this year. My favourite question today was, what was my favourite prank? Unfortunately, I can't give the answer away. So that was a difficult question. Congratulations to Keith Barron, you've won a signed shirt now.